Stuart. We are live. Yes, we are. As I figure out how to do this. How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. So we're live from Stuart's trailer. We are hanging out in the trailer this evening. We're going to have a chat with everybody.
So we're going to be doing a little bit of talking, a little bit about some fishing, some hunting, you know, some stuff that we got in the plans, in the works, see what's coming down the pipes. Any of you out there can help us out with some information. Hey, everything would be grateful.
We got a few projects planned for the rest of the summer. We're going to go through them with you and let you know what's going to happen for the rest of the summer.
So Gary, what's with the scratch tickets here?
So we have been pushing hard for 1,000 subscribers, and I wanted to plan something when we hit 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
But I kind of missed the boat a little bit because we have surpassed that number. We have hit our 1,000 subscribers. Quickly, right behind it, we hit 5,000, and we are currently sitting about 4 away from 7,000.
Wow.
So we're hoping by the end of tonight we can find somebody that can give us the last 4 to make 7,000. That's our goal. So to celebrate that, we bought ourselves a whole pile of scratch tickets. They're set for life. They're a $5 scratch ticket. Top prize being $1,000 a week for the next 25 years.
So you mean full-time fishing?
Full-time fishing.
That sounds pretty good to me. I like that one.
Oh, we got Emmy. Emmy says hi. Hi, Emmy.
Hey, perfect.
So, before we start scratching, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up next.
So we've got, in August, we got a plan for hitting the ocean again and doing a big coho trip.
Every year we like to get that second or third week of August.
Yeah.
And the coho are easy to catch.
Yeah, it's, you know, as long as you get the runs coming in and, you know, time it right out there, the coho, they're hard to keep off the line. So one of the other things that we'd like to do that we hadn't done this year is get over into the U.S.
Yeah.
And so I think we'll spend a couple days in the U.S., do some good halibut fishing over there.
We'll probably take at least 10 days, 7 days at least, over on the fishing trip this time.
Yeah.
And we'll try to get 2 or 3 days where we're on the U.S. side. We've got a little more quota that we can catch over there. We've learned of a few crab spots and prawn spots over there. So we'll set on them, and
Yeah.
I know that there's lots of interest in people that want to see prawn videos. So
So do up a couple more prawns. Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe run out to Dundas. We haven't spent much time out at Dundas at all, so you know that might even be a good time to do a run.
for those that aren't aware, we do a lot of saltwater fishing outside of Prince Rupert, BC. There's a chain of islands that create a sound, and the Chatham Sound is shielded by 3 islands: Dundas, Zayas, and Stevens. Who we got happening down there?
I've got no idea. I've got no reading glasses on. I can't see a thing. I don't even know why I picked that up. So, yeah.
By all means, leave a comment.
So,
Keep it nice though.
yeah.
We're trying.
So, one of the other things that we're looking forward to this fall, and anyone that's hunter in BC, you know, just notice that our LEH came in. So Gary was blessed with a buffalo. So, anyways, we have a bison draw for October.
Yeah, it's one of the harder ones to get. It's the 1st of October to October 15th. Either sex, any size, and we haven't ever had a chance to do that before.
No.
We know that there's a few friends that live in the area, so hopefully we can get pointed in the right direction. Maybe we can. I know there's another YouTube guy out there that does a lot of hunting from Fort St. John, Buick Outdoors. We can look him up. Maybe we can do something with him.
So, anyways, we're looking for any information. So, if any of you guys have gone out, buffalo hunting in the Pink Mountain area, there, hey, give us a heads up. Any hints and tips, all greatly appreciated. So, this will be our first time heading up there, going buffalo hunting. So,
yeah, it's a pretty rare tag to draw. 500 to 1 were the odds. There was only 5 tags available, and I was lucky enough to draw one of them. So, it should be a once in a lifetime hunt.
Yeah.
And
so I think we're booking 2 weeks to head up there for a hunting trip. So we're crossing our fingers that we can get her done in 2 weeks.
And hopefully we can bring that hunt to you guys as well. We'll take the cameras with us and see what we can do.
Right on.
Okay, so you want to scratch a few tickets?
Yeah, let's see what we got here. So
hopefully we can break even. We got about 110 tickets. I'm gonna be the scanner guy. Stu's gonna be the scratcher. Okay. Can we have a drum roll?
Okay.
That's not a bad drum roll.
Yeah.
This is not a winner. I think we're going to get a few of those. Maybe I can do some scratching too.
So, heading out to the ocean fishing there. What brings us across to Alaska is that we have the ability to take a couple days possession for halibut, where BC has only left us with 1 halibut per day.
That song means $25.
$25, nice.
So you guys at home keep track for us. Let us know what we're at.
So, yeah, when we go across to the U.S., we're allowed 2 halibut per day, and we're I think allowed 2 days possession.
2 days possession, so we have a total of 4 halibut. No size restriction.
No size restriction. That's a big thing. So, yeah, with what is it in BC right now? We're only allowed
We're allowed 1 day possession, 1 fish, 102 centimeters, which is about 40 pounds.
40 pounds or something like that, yeah.
So that limits the amount of fish we can bring back. For the most part, we don't bring a lot of fish back anyways. We'll put some in Mom and Dad's freezer.
Yeah.
Aunt and uncle kind of a thing. But we're out there just for the adventure, the fresh air, the scenery, the wildlife.
So yeah, usually like some people like to come back with the full limit of everything when they go out, but we did that a fair amount when we were younger, but and had you know, families to feed and stuff like that. Now, usually there's just a grocery list. So, you know, one for, you know, one or two for, you know, mom, couple for, you know, family, maybe a couple to do up in the smoker.
You know, we like to get one or two and put them in the smoker, take them to work.
Yeah.
You know, I work at the sawmill, so there's lots of times when I'll take it into the lunchroom and give it to the boys for lunch, and this is the fish that I just caught on the weekend, kind of a thing.
So that's another one. If anyone has any really good fish smoking recipes, we're always open to try something new. That's for sure. You know, you get into your regular thing that you always do and don't end up trying some other stuff. So,
and we've done a few cooking videos. You know, anything that we can cook on a barbecue or remotely, it's good to have some recipes like that as well.
yeah.
I know that when we did that ginger salmon with Kerpal
Yeah.
out at Victory Cove, that went over really well. That was a great tasting salmon.
Yeah, that was excellent.
I didn't do a very good job on some of these. So far we're like 1 in 10 maybe. Not a winner. We're not doing too good here. Still not a winner. Anybody even listening to this?
Oh yeah, we got.
Holy, we got messages coming out of our wazoo.
So you'll have to flip through some of those and see what's
Who's
going.
down there? The fish police. How are you doing, fish police? Oilers. Well, I guess that's the end of them for this year.
So who do we got online with us here, Gary?
We've got Kid Nuck, Angel. Hi, Angel. We've got another guy, Victory Cove, Marnie St. Hilaire.
Oh, hey.
You saw her last year at Victory Cove. She caught her first halibut. Emmy. Fish police, where are you from?
Well, I'm not doing too good over here.
Oh,
So
apparently we lost this. Oh no, we're back. I need to get rid of my glasses. Yeah, I don't know if this is a real... Oh, $15.
15.
15. So what does that bring us to? I'll help you out. It's 40. We're at $40. 40 out of 500.
So let's see. Please, oh, thanks for the shout. Yeah.
Ticket is not a winner. If anybody has any good luck, they can feed us. Although I may have used up all my good luck with the drawing of the LEH. Winning that buffalo tag is just like winning the lottery.
Fish Police says God's Country, BC. Well, of course it's God's Country, BC.
Well,
Well,
You
hello.
live. You live with us.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, God's country is in heaven? Okay. Well, BC is heaven for us fishing. Oh, man. Here we go. Let's see.
We are not a wiener.
Sending bad vibes. Oh, man.
We got enough bad vibes.
Oh, yeah. No, BC is great for fishing. We're in the Burns Lake area, and the Burns Lake area is called the Lakes District, and we have hundreds of lakes around.
One free ticket.
So, lots of fishing in this area.
Yeah, I think one of the mottos or the lines for the Lakes District is 3,000 miles of fishing. We have so many lakes. In fact, we've got so many lakes that Stuart has his own lake to himself right behind the house here.
Yeah,
It's a little puddle, but you know what? There's 14, 16-inch rainbow in it.
there's lots of little lakes right around here. On the weekend, go out with the canoe and head out to one of the little lakes. If I pull in and I find somebody else on the lake, I usually just end up backing out and heading over to another lake, because in our area here you can have a whole lake to yourself, and it's nice, peaceful, and quiet. So, and lots of these little lakes have anywhere from 5-pound up rainbow in them. So lots of nice fishing. Most of the time in summer though, it's just catching fish, catch and release, throw them back, unless you're looking for one for supper. But if I'm looking for a good eating fish, we'll be out to one of the deeper, colder lakes.
Yeah, we'll go for the big lakers or the char if we're looking to do a big barbecue or something. But Stuart spends a lot of time with his fly rod.
Yeah,
And
especially in the summer.
He's on the road lots for his work, and he will keep a rod in behind the seat. He's got a little collapsible rod. Stop for a sandwich in a rest area and break out his rod and go for a little fish. Quite often he'll catch a couple right off the dock or the shore.
Oh, thanks, Barney, for dropping in with us.
$10.
Well, Marnie, your brother's not getting rich, so you don't have to hang around.
We are about to be so stinking rich. Maybe we're just going to be stinking.
Yeah, that's probably about it.
Free ticket.
I just need more free coffee. That's
Garçon.
hello.
Garçon. Where's your pot? You get your little boiler out.
Rhonda said hi,
Hi, Rhonda.
so Rhonda's on.
What's new with Rhonda? Chris gone fishing?
Oh, Ian dropped in.
Oh, and Ian's there too. Another free ticket. See, we're just winding up here. If you're just tuning in, we are scratching our way to 7,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, well, why the heck not?
Small Town Solutions.
Small Town Solutions. That is our good friend Curtis Lobermeyer.
Oh,
That's his page name.
nice. Welcome.
If you guys want, check out his page. He does he's got a lawnmower races. He's got some cooking recipes on there.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of the recipes. I like a few of those.
He just finally shared with us, free ticket. He just finally shared with us his macaroni salad
Oh man.
recipe. So I haven't had a chance to make it yet, but I figure if he makes it again, I'll just go over to his house.
Yeah. Just raid his place.
Just raid his place. We know his fridge is full of macaroni salad.
Yeah.
Free ticket!
Oh, Rhonda said it's her recipe, so
Okay, well, Rhonda could make it for us then, and we'll raid her fridge.
yeah.
Curtis told me it was his, and you stole it.
Well, that's one thing that we haven't done yet.
$15! I've lost count already.
Oh yeah.
That's 65.
Yeah. I don't want to know what Gary spent on this, but he'll be lucky if he gets a quarter of his money back, probably.
Well, if nothing else, I got 2 dimes.
Yeah, yeah. I threw those in the batch.
Thanks.
So, yeah.
This ticket is a wiener. So,
Oh.
let's talk about...
Well, Marnie said we're at 65 and 5 free tickets so far.
Oh, that's good.
Somebody's keeping track anyways.
Get out your notepad and keep track, because we're already out of fingers and toes.
Yeah. That's one trip we haven't done is out to the park yet.
Yes, that's definitely on our bucket list. They've had some problems out at Tweedsmuir Park with low water levels.
Okay.
But I hear that they've got enough for the portage to operate now, and I've seen a few fish that have come out of there so far this year.
Yeah.
There's big rainbows in there.
Yeah.
For those that don't know what Tweedsmuir Park is, Google Pondozi Bay. I'm not going to tell you how to spell it. But they have cabins in there, and the pristine, untouched environment that's in Tweedsmuir Park, the national park, is so pristine and such good fishing. It's a little difficult to get into. You got to know how to get in there.
So yeah, be good to do a trip with Chris and Rhonda if they're heading in there.
Yes.
So I'd like to tag up with them, and so
It'd be nice to follow them, and
yeah.
we could get a lot of footage there. We
So Rhonda said Chris was there for one day. That's it. So
yeah, I know Chris shuttles in a lot of the supplies and stuff early in the year.
yeah. So Marnie said that Andre got an 8-pound rainbow out of Tweedsmuir.
Yep. Andre got to fly in.
Oh man, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, Rhonda said 10 days, not 1. Okay. So Chris was in for 10. That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Not a winner. Let's change the subject a little bit.
Okay.
We're about 2 weeks away. I'm going to take a trip to Alberta with $20 in my pocket.
You're going to Alberta. Where are you heading in Alberta?
Well, the big town of Lacombe, oddly enough. My sister lives there, and she happened to have moved to a town, which is Marnie, where it is the headquarters for Len Thompson Lures. If any of you recognize,
Shout out.
shout out to Len Thompson. So, one of the things that we're going to do when we're in Alberta is we're going to go to Len Thompson Lures, and they're going to give us a tour. We've been in contact with them, and we're going to get to go through the plant. We're going to get to see how they make the lures. We have designed, I don't know if you guys can see this, maybe I got to get closer. We have designed a custom lure. And so they are in the process of making us that lure right now. It's got our name on it. It'll be a 5.5 inch
Len Thompson spoon.
Len Thompson spoon, and a triple barbed hook on it.
So I should be able to set her hard in my toe then, for sure.
You betcha.
Yeah.
Your toe is in big trouble.
Yeah.
I think I did this one already. I think this is going to scan $20. No, that's a garbage one. So that's a pretty cool trip. We're gonna try to work out some details.
So that Len Thompson lures, they're also affiliated with what other?
So Len Thompson also is affiliated with Apex.
Okay.
And Hotspot. So Hotspot are your flashers.
Okay.
So we use a lot of Apex. You know, in the last video where you saw the Father's Day Derby, we were using a green scaled Apex.
Yeah.
And that's what got us our biggest char.
Yeah.
And so most of the Apex and Hotspots are manufactured in another factory. This factory that we're going to is just the spoons.
Yeah.
But they will have a bunch there.
That I can't read.
Rigoberto, Traver,
Welcome.
welcome. Just like Dragon Shark. I think I scanned this one already.
Yeah.
I can't do two things at
You can't
once.
Yeah. I'm lucky I can talk and drink coffee at the same time. So
I notice you've got to
Yeah.
focus one at a time.
I'm like one. It's like yeah.
So that'll be cool. Hopefully we can make some good relations there, and have kind of a mutual future with them.
Yeah. So what week were we looking at for August?
It's going to be the second week of August, I believe, if my memory serves me. It starts about the 11th of August. We're going to start by going to Victory Cove. Same place. We love that place.
So you heard that, guys. Second week of August. Anyone wants to come out, go fishing?
Let's fill Victory Cove
Yeah.
with
let's
Froese N Fish fans. And $20. If you do come out at the same time and you've never fished that area before, we'll show you where to go. We'll hook you up. We'll put you on the spot.
Yeah, that time of the year, basically just got to stick your rod in the water. That's about it.
Yeah.
There's fish everywhere. Oh,
If-
Emmy says we're at 105 now.
$105?
Yeah,
Sweet.
sweet. Thanks.
$105,000. That's pretty good.
So we got might want to scan all the losers just to confirm. We're scanning everything.
Add one free ticket to that list, Emmy.
Oh yeah, we haven't scratched anything here except barcodes.
Yeah, we're cheating.
Yeah.
Although we do know that this scanner will only scan up to $1,000.
Well, I don't know that. I've never seen it
Well,
happen.
I saw it on a Mr. Beast video.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know that we're going to have that problem.
Yeah. So, Amy, when was the last time you were out at Victory Cove?
Last time Emmy was out there, she did an excellent job of being the captain of the ship.
Yeah. Last year, yeah.
And now you're in Lacombe, so sounds like when we're there, we'll probably do a little fishing at the Len Thompson fishing puddle. They got a little pond out in front that they stock. So we'll take a rod with us. We'll do a little fishing while we're there.
Right.
A little tougher to find a puddle in Alberta, but they say it's pretty good fishing there.
Well, you're gonna have to check out the crawfish in the river.
You were telling me about crawfish. Tell them.
So I guess the crawfish have moved into Alberta, and they're invasive species in the river. And I just talked to my brother last weekend. We were at my mom's wedding in Chase, BC, and he said he went down to the river around his place. And
So he's in Didsbury,
yeah.
Alberta. Yeah.
So, anyways, and he threw out a trap and caught 10 in a trap, and they caught 10 just foraging on the shore.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, anyways,
That's a new thing.
have to check that one out.
Yeah, we've never caught or eaten a crawfish.
No.
Someday, if we ever get to go on our Louisiana trip, that was going to be on our bucket list, but maybe we can get some while we're in Alberta. Not a wiener.
Bucket list with your alligator hunting.
We're doing that. We're gonna go alligator hunting.
That's on the bucket list.
One free ticket. Yeah, we've talked about it quite a bit, although we've never pulled the pin on it.
We started working on that project, and then COVID hit, and so
Yeah, it made it tough to travel. But if we went there, Louisiana, we'd want to do some ocean fishing.
for sure.
But we want to go get into the fan boats in the bayous and go gigging for frog and catch some snakes and eat some turtles.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Emmy, you got a turtle, don't you?
Yeah. Just keep Gary away from your turtle.
We wouldn't eat a turtle. I would wrestle one though.
You'd wrestle one?
That's right.
Well, I don't know. Some of those might be bigger than you.
I know. Snapperhead turtle.
Yeah.
How are we doing so far?
Oh, we've got recipes for turtles coming
We
in.
got recipes for turtles.
Yeah, so that's all good. So I think we're good for turtles now.
If you have any more recipes for like gator or something, $10. Yep, that's
yeah.
right. $10.
We're just screaming up there.
We are rolling in it now.
Okay. I scratched you a big one here. Let it happen. Oh,
Free ticket. I think the only thing you scratched was your butt.
oh, that's why it stinks in here.
Not a winner. Not good enough.
Oh, wow.
What else are we got going to do this summer, Stu?
One thing we got to look at that I'm working on project is in the shop. Got to get our meat cutting room working on, so that's just working around the house. So Gary's picked up most of the equipment for the shop, and everything's been coming together over the last few years. It's just now
We're going to upsize the cooler. Right now it's just a small little tiny cooler. Probably only hold one, maybe two animals.
so we're looking at making things bigger, closing in another room, getting some heat, some more cabinets and cutting area in there. So
We've bought ourselves a big commercial bandsaw. We've bought ourselves a commercial reefer unit.
well, thanks, Fish Police. We appreciate your support on the channel.
$10.
$10.
$20.
Oh,
$20.
yeah. That's all off the ones I scratch. I don't even know why you're
I know.
scratching anything.
I think your side's got all the winners. When I sorted it, I put them all on your side.
Okay.
I've never won on a scratch ticket before in my life. See? Mine didn't do anything.
Okay. I better scratch you a couple more, so. Yeah. So anybody else out there that are hunters? Anybody get any limited entry this year?
$16 people watching right now. Surely at least one of them's a hunter.
So yeah, most of the province, not much opening for moose hunting. So got a little bit of open moose season for immatures in Region 7. So may hit a little bit of that.
Yeah, that's not too far from us.
No, we're in Region 6. So yeah. No LEH, eh? No.
We, Stuart, myself, and Stuart's son AJ all put in a whole bunch of LEHs for all different kinds. And Stuart's son AJ didn't get anything. Stuart didn't get anything.
No.
And the only one I got was the buffalo. So
Yeah, we put in, you know, there was probably about 12 draws, and we only got the one. But I don't know, usually Gary has a horseshoe up his backside, because the moose draws and the deer draw and all that kind of stuff, that was all, you know, 6 or 8 to 1, and the buffalo draw he got was 500 to 1.
good night, Angel.
So yeah, a 500 to 1 draw, and Gary happens to pull that draw. So, but we put in that draw ever since it opened, and so this is the first time that we've ever got a chance at that. So
We've been putting in for that draw for 15 years.
no,
2 years.
I think it opened up in
1.5.
like 99 or something.
Okay.
Like just before yeah, so it's been like 20 years. I'm pretty sure that it opened.
Okay.
Anybody have some dates on that? When did Buffalo open up for limited entry in British Columbia? But I remember when it was coming out that I think they said something about this was the first time in a century or something. So let's see.
They're in a very specific, tight area. They're local to north of Fort St. John. And most of the summer, the buffalo will be down in the valley feeding. And when the weather starts to turn, so we're told, they start working their way up into the hills, and they winter up in the alpine. So I always think is a little bit backwards, but
I don't know if they winter in the alpine or if they're just being pushed back.
Maybe they're being pushed back by the hunters.
Yeah.
But they're the easiest to hunt, the earliest. The longer you go, the tougher it is.
So I know I've talked to a few guys that have been traveling north there heading up to Alaska, and they, oh yeah, the buffalo are right on the road when they go up, this time of the year. So
yeah,
so who knows? Maybe we have a chance.
Sounds like they have a decent population up there, though.
Yeah.
A sustainable population that allows them to put out a few tags every year, and one free ticket.
Okay, you better tag these ones up here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll show you the money here. So.
Which one's the lucky one?
The green one.
Green one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a winner.
Well, you must have. You must have picked the wrong green one.
I think you meant the red-green one.
Yes, red-green, with the duct tape.
No, it must have been the blue-green.
The blue-green. Yeah.
Nope. I think maybe you didn't even scratch the winning one.
Oh, I think I got a good stretch here.
There it is.
See, I told you it was there.
$25.
Oh yeah. We're just rolling in it now.
Can we have a subtotal, please?
I don't know where Emmy went. I thought she was still counting.
Our accountant has left the building.
Where'd she go?
Turns out we have no idea. Not a winner. One free ticket. Well, your stack definitely did better than mine. You had 2 tickets that were something.
Yeah.
But now we're going to see my stack.
Oh, Emmy's back with us. It says 170 plus 8.
Plus 8 tickets.
Plus 8 free tickets, yeah.
Excellent.
Thanks, Em. Awesome. Appreciate it.
You can add $10 to that.
Sweet.
So I got to beat $25 and 1 free play for my stack. I'm at 10. One free ticket.
Okay, you still got to get 15 to at least tie me. Not doing well there. Oh, look at that. Look who's on.
Oh, it's my sister, Pauline.
Hi, Pauline.
How are you? Are you here to give us some luck?
Yeah.
Because we ain't got no luck so far. That's not true. We're at $180 and 10 free tickets.
Well, I think my luck's running out. Well, no, maybe not my luck. My coffee's running out though. So. Yeah.
You should have brought your little burner with you and we could have made yourself a coffee. Not a winner. Not a winner. Well, guess what? I didn't have $15 there.
Oh, watch out. There you go. There's bonus on that one. This time there's a big one thrown in here.
We're looking for that set for life, $1,000 a week for 25 years.
Okay, see, Pauline just sent some luck. I think that was for you, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Not a winner.
Okay.
Concentrate. Not a winner. This QR code's got to be really clean. Not a winner.
Clean.
If there's a big bonus one in there.
Yeah, I'm leaving it right to the end. So, just wait. Here it goes. Yeah, and ding. Oh. Okay. Oh, I did say it was the green one, didn't I?
Yes, I think you did say it. Green like the apex.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a wiener.
So.
Well, you couldn't catch a fish anyway, so let's go with the blue one.
Thanks, Pauline. Thanks for dropping in. And yeah, didn't help my luck any. So.
But she's here to give me some luck. So this red one right here.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it. Oh, Emmy said pick from the bottom
Oh.
of the pile. That one's it. Right there. Okay. Great. I got this one. We'll take care of this one.
See, mine wasn't a winner.
Okay, this one is Emmy's right here. So
Okay.
okay.
For all the marbles, Emmy.
Oh,
Not a winner.
So close. So close.
One free ticket. One free ticket. We're on the roll.
I think that's probably downhill roll.
More like a sausage roll. One free ticket. That's 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
I'm doing so much better than you. It kind of makes me think we're fishing.
Yeah. I just hit him with the gaff, knock him off. I'll need one of those. That's 4 free tickets.
4 in a row. I'm out of tickets though.
Okay, you got to try those ones. Okay, that'll get us going. Yeah.
Oh, there went my streak.
Oh, Pauline said 4 is lucky, so
4 is pretty lucky. Nope.
not for me.
3.
3.
4 is lucky.
Yeah, lucky I didn't scratch the full thing.
There's 4. Five was lucky. 1 free ticket.
5. Okay.
Nope. Nothing. Okay, we're going to do this a little differently. We're going to sort this into piles.
Okay.
Green,
Our last few tickets here.
red, orange, green, red, orange, green, red, orange, green.
Pauline, I don't think we're going anywhere. So the tickets are. Go ahead. Explain what the tickets are for. This was for.
This is scratching our way to 7,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. So. And I would have just scratched behind my ear and be done with it, but. Oh, I get all the red?
We're going to save the shiny green.
Okay.
I'll do the orange.
Okay.
Because I think green, like the apex, is where all the money's going to be at. It only takes 1. But we're going to go orange versus red. Orange will go first.
So you gonna hit Pauline up next week and crash her house or what?
Yeah, we're going to
Party?
crash her house. She's going to make us supper.
Nice.
She doesn't know it yet. Oh, by the way.
Oh.
Not a winner. Pauline, do you have any extra bacon? I love bacon. Not a winner. Not a winner.
Okay. My red ones are
Okay.
way better.
I was right across the board at 0 for a million.
Oh yeah, and I'll be right on top of that.
You're gonna get 1 free ticket. You watch.
100.
1 free ticket! Yay! Okay, now what are you gonna get? $10.
Okay. No, 15.
15?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, I said 15 on this next one.
Oh, this one's 15.
Yes, yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
You still did better.
That was 15 losers. Okay.
15
now,
losers.
Now we're hitting the final here
'Kay.
with the
Last 4.
The green monsters.
You do those 2. I'll do these 2.
Okay.
For all the marbles. And for a chance to be the undisputed something.
Scratcher.
Scratch King. Can I have a drum roll, please?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. And mine right here.
Okay.
Okay.
yours next.
Yeah, I got this one.
No.
No, I don't. Okay.
Holy, we are definitely not set for life. You first. $1 million! No, they won free ticket.
One free ticket.
Okay.
Down to the final.
And it's a nothing.
So Amy just said that her phone isn't a good luck scanner.
It isn't a good luck scanner?
No.
Well, why did she wait till now to tell us that?
Well, yeah. As soon as we get down to the last ticket.
She could have told us that an hour ago.
Yeah, we could have switched phones. So, what did we get? We're at 180 and 17.
6, 7, 8, 9. $11 ones, which is how many dollars?
And he says 180 plus 17 free tickets.
180. Well, let's see if she's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, look at that. You missed one.
So, that, you know what, where that puts us? Exactly where we wanted to be.
Pauline, I have no idea why there's so many tickets. So, Gary doesn't know when to
keep
stop.
Up. Just keep up.
Yeah, so.
There's no such thing as quit.
So, if he's going down, he's going all the way.
That's right.
Like
in a blaze of glory.
Okay. So I think what you should do is get 18 more tickets there, and bring them to Emmy to scratch them.
We could film that.
Yeah.
Emmy, you can scratch those 18 tickets. I'll bring them with me.
Yeah, that'd be good. Do that.
And we'll have a follow-up.
Follow up, yeah. Because you've got 180 so far, and then
180?
Yeah, and then see what you can top off.
I am gonna blow that on some ridiculous
bling. Fish bling.
Fish bling.
Yes.
On some more fish hooks.
Check that out for the frozen fish. Nice.
I haven't decided what we're gonna do with those. I'd like to make them available to everybody. We are in the midst of trying to open up a store. Everybody says you can open up a store on Shopify, even if you're an idiot. Well, apparently I'm an idiot. But we're working on it. We got some help, and someone's going to help us get the storefront up.
Well, it looks like Emmy's already in. She said hoodies.
Hoodies?
So
coffee cups, like Stuart needs his
I need
coffee
coffee.
travel mug.
Yeah.
Hats. Stu'd like to see us get fishing shirts.
Ooh. Yeah, it's supposed to be cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool and
yeah,
cool.
For like professional fishermen.
Yep.
So we could almost pretend to be for professional fishermen.
I want to get an apron.
An apron.
Yeah.
For
frozen fish cook.
Oh, that would be cool.
Keep that in the boat.
Yeah.
Everybody needs an apron in the boat.
Yeah. Well, usually when you get fish flopping all over and blood flying everywhere.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Anyways, hopefully in the next couple weeks we can launch the storefront, and there'll be hoodies and hats and all kinds of stuff available.
Perfect. So, yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. So, and anybody that has any information, wants to pass on or do some chatting, especially for that bison hunting. If you've been up there before and have any hints or tips, we're always,
Yeah, you can always look me up on Facebook.
Yeah.
Gary B. Sturgeon. And DM me.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, DM, dumb him.
Yep.
You know, I don't know.
PM.
I always dumb him anyways. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Well, of course. Okay.
That's Angel. Hi, Angel.
Okay.
Again. I thought you went to bed.
Okay.
Anyways, that's it for tonight.
Perfect.
We're gonna close up shop, pack up all of our millions, and
Yeah. Well, thanks for having coffee with us, guys. Yeah. And we'll see you on the water. Okay. Bye.
just bye.